Welcome to GEDprep AI Tutor. Hands-free lessons designed for learning on the go. Whether you're driving, walking, or commuting, stay sharp and learn smarter anytime, anywhere. Today's language arts lesson covers a key reading skill for the GED. How to identify the main idea and supporting details. Every passage has a central message. Sometimes it's stated clearly. Other times, you need to figure it out by looking at the details. Mastering this skill will improve both your test performance and overall reading comprehension. Here are the 3 most important things to remember. The main idea is the most important point in a passage. Sometimes the main idea is directly stated. Other times, you must infer it. Supporting details are used to explain, develop, or point you toward the main idea. A. The main idea. Writers don't just put words on paper randomly. They're trying to get a message across. That message is the main idea. To find it, you can ask yourself this simple but powerful question. What is the writer mainly trying to say? Everything else in the passage, the examples, the facts, the images, should support that one central message. Example. Let's look at an example together. Read the following passage and try to identify what idea connects all the sentences. I've always found cooking to be more than just a daily chore. It's like a form of art. The sizzle of garlic in a hot pan, the vibrant colors of chopped vegetables, the careful seasoning. It all feels like painting on a canvas. Sometimes my dishes don't turn out perfect, but the process itself relaxes me. I enjoy creating meals from scratch and experimenting with flavors. Even on hectic days, spending a little time in the kitchen helps me unwind. Preparing food with my own hands brings me joy, no matter how simple the meal may be. Now here's the question. Which of the following statements expresses the main idea? 1. The writer cooks every day. 2. The writer finds joy and creativity in cooking. Correct answer. Option 2. The writer finds joy and creativity in cooking. The whole passage talks about how cooking feels creative and brings joy. The writer compares cooking to painting, talks about relaxing through the process, and says it brings happiness. So, the overall message, the main idea, is about the emotional and creative satisfaction the writer gets from cooking. Choice 1 might be true, but it only tells us a detail. It doesn't reflect the full message of the passage. That's the difference between a main idea and just a fact. B. Supporting details. So how do we figure out the main idea? That's where supporting details come in. These are the facts, examples, and descriptions that help explain or prove the main idea. Think of them like the legs of a table. The main idea can't stand up without them. Which detail helps you understand the writer's main point? 1. The writer's meals are sometimes imperfect. 2. Cooking feels like painting on a canvas. Correct answer. Option 2. Cooking feels like painting on a canvas. The second detail compares cooking to art, which shows us that the writer sees cooking as something creative and enjoyable. That clearly supports the main idea that the writer finds joy and creativity in cooking. The first detail may be accurate, but it doesn't connect as directly to the writer's deeper message about the emotional and artistic value of cooking. GED test. Tip: here's something important to keep in mind. Don't fall into the trap of picking just one fact and assuming it's the main idea. You need to think about the whole passage. Supporting details will help you get there, but the main idea is broader, more general, and connects all the parts together. Download GEDprep AI Tutor for more free lessons and practice tests. Now that you've learned the key concepts, let's check your understanding with a few review questions. Question 1. What is the main idea of a passage? Option 1. A random detail from the middle of the text. Option 2. A list of facts mentioned in the text. Option 3. A minor point the author makes. Option 4. The most important message the author wants to share. The correct answer is the most important message the author wants to share. Explanation. The main idea is the central message the author wants to communicate. It's what the entire passage is mostly about, not just a list of facts, a side point, or a random sentence. Supporting details and examples help explain the main idea, but the main idea itself is the big picture that ties everything together. Question 2. What role do supporting details play in a passage? Option 1. They distract from the main idea. Option 2. They confuse the reader with extra facts. Option 3. They prove and explain the main idea. Option 4. They summarize the passage. The correct answer is they prove and explain the main idea. Explanation. Supporting details help the reader understand the main idea more clearly. They provide examples, facts, or explanations that add depth and evidence to the author's central message. These details are not meant to confuse or distract. They're there to support and build understanding. Summarizing is a different task altogether. Question 3. What is the main idea of this passage? Even when I'm tired, I make time to go jogging in the park. The sound of birds, the fresh breeze, and the rhythm of my steps clear my mind. Running outdoors helps me recharge emotionally and physically. Option 1. The park is quiet and full of birds. Option 2. The writer is usually very tired. Option 3. Running helps the writer feel refreshed and relaxed. Option 4. The writer enjoys jogging in the park. The correct answer is running helps the writer feel refreshed and relaxed. Explanation. The main idea of the passage is that running outdoors helps the writer recharge both emotionally and physically. Even when tired, jogging clears the writer's mind and provides a sense of renewal. Other ideas like enjoying the park, noticing birds, or being tired are supporting details. They help illustrate the benefit of running, but they're not the central message. Search GED AI Tutor on App Store or Google Play and start mastering every subject today. Or, if you want a more convenient option, simply click the link in the description below to download the app.